Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Kim. Today I'm sharing Hexagram 2 with you. Okay, same, go to drkim.com, go to learn free, right? Under category, you find, look for I Ching. Okay, then you look for the title Hexagram 2. Okay, so today we are talking about the Kun Gua. Okay, so Kun Gua, you can see the all the 6 lines are all in. Okay, so like some of my students ask me, okay, Dr. Kim, so young means good, in means bad. Okay, that is not the case. Okay, in and yang is only a representation. Okay, a representation of like a straight line and broken line, for example, or a representation of bright and darkness. Okay, or representation of male and female. Okay, but it has no attribute of any goodness or badness. Okay, so it's just purely characteristic purposes. Okay, so you can differentiate, right? You can differentiate the hard and the soft. Okay, you can differentiate the bright and the darkness. Okay, is that for that purpose. Okay, it's for the balance of yin and yang. Okay, so it's nothing to do with good or bad. Okay, take note of that. Okay, so let's come back to Kun Gua. Okay, so Kun Gua, we can see they are all in. Okay, so does it mean that it's bad? No, it's not bad. Okay, it's just a representation that this is a yin. It has yin features. Okay, so what are some of the yin features? Yin features is like soft, gentle, quiet. Okay, these are all the yin features. Okay, so Kun Gua represent the earth. Okay, so if you get a hexagram, if you get a plot, okay, of a hexagram kun gua, so what does it try to what is it trying to tell you? So it's going to tell you things like okay, like earth. So from earth, what can you think of when we talk about earth? Okay, you can think of something like it can grow, right? Because anything we throw into the ground, right, uh, it will grow and it will also multiply, correct? So that's why we call the earth the mother earth. Okay, so remember, never spit on the ground. Okay, it's very disrespectful. Okay, then another thing, since the earth represent the mother, that means kun kwa represent um, the helper, right? Isn't it the helper? Because the mother helps the father, right? The father goes out to work, so the mother helps to what? Take care of the house, take care of the household, take care of the house, take care of the children, right? So this is the meaning of the kun kwak. Okay, so we help. Okay, so is this a active role? Usually it's not. Okay, usually this is a passive role. Passive role meaning like we wait for things to happen, probably something like that. Okay, means not pushy. Okay, because a mother is not pushy, right? A mother is not hard. The mother is portrayed as gentle, right? Gentle, quiet, helpful. Follow who? Follow the father, right? So kun kwak means we are not the leader. Okay, if it's the young kwak, yes, then it's the leader. Okay, especially the first hexagram one, right? That one has lots of young, right? So you are aggressive. Okay, so you lead, you're aggressive, right? You have dreams, you have things you want to do, you're motivated to create, but not for kun. Okay, kun is to follow. Okay, and remember earth, um because earth can contain almost anything, right? uh, because earth can have grass, right, can have trees, correct, and also underneath the ground you can have minerals, right, you can have metal, you can have gold, you can have diamonds, right, they're all buried under the ground. Okay, so this therefore this kun kwa means that this person has plenty to provide, right? Has plenty of like ability to take care. Okay, also means that this kun kwa means that you have the responsibility. Just like the mother has responsibility, right? Okay, so to take care. Okay, that's what it means. Okay, now let's look at the line one. Line one, remember line one always start from the bottom line. Okay, interpretation always start from the bottom line. Okay, I repeat one more time. It's always from bottom, right? We go up. Okay, so and also I repeat one more time. Okay, we read the chart as the whole. Okay, we don't choose which line is best suit us, and we will pick that particular line. Okay, it's not that way. Okay, so we have to read through the lines. Okay, and we always start from the bottom because bottom is the initial line. Okay, so at first it will be like that, then you will like that, and in the end this is what will happen. Okay, so you must read the chart this way. Okay, now if there's a changing line, if you don't know what is changing line, go back and read my how to plot I Ching. Okay, and you video, or you go back to my the story of I Ching. Okay, I've detailed explanation of that. Okay. Mm. Okay, so come, let's look at the line one. Okay, so according to the ancient book, like line one means, okay, it it means that if you uh, they use like a story to explain this. Okay, it means if you walk on the ice, for example, the floor is the ice floor. Okay, if you walk barefooted on the ice floor, right, you should be able to feel the coldness, right? So if you are able to feel the coldness, then what must you do? You must be able to feel, means you are sensitive. Okay, just like the baby is crying, the mother must be sensitive, right? So line one means, right, you must know what is going on. Okay, you must be sensitive with your environment. Okay, so you don't live and you don't know what is going on. Like the mother is sleeping, the baby is crying, and then she doesn't know what is going on. Okay, so that cannot be, right. The mother doesn't do that. The mother is sensitive. Okay, the mother is sensitive. So line one means you have to be sensitive, okay, to the environment. All right. Then line two, okay, line two means the mother is what? The mother is sensitive to the surrounding, right? And the mother is cooperative, correct? She's cooperative, okay? And then she's gentle, she's honest, right? She's generous, okay? So if you want to succeed, right, you have to be sensitive to the environment, right? You must know, oh, um, the baby is crying, correct? You must be sensitive, right? You must know, oh, uh, my mother is in-law is not happy with me or something like that, right? Or my boss, right? Recently there is some commotion in the office. You must be sensitive, okay? Then next, okay? So after you understand your environment, right? The next thing is you have to deal with it gently. You have to deal with it politely, okay? And you have to deal with it honestly and morally. Okay, so that means you have to do it the mother way, right? Because mother is the helper. Okay, my mother helps the father, right, to take care of the house. Okay, so make sure you go around and help around, right? So if there's the office have problem, make sure you're sensitive to our environment, you are gentle, polite, and then you go around and help people. I know there are some people who know they're sensitive, right? Uh, so they can be honest about it, right? But they are not helping. So not helping is not the mother role. The mother role is always helping, right? Helping the children to get ready for school, right? Helping the husband to take care of the house so that the husband can work with a peace of mind. Okay? So the mother is always the helper. So the line three means you have to help around. Okay? We do not lead. Okay, for kun kuat, we do not lead. We are the helper. Okay. Okay, for line four. Okay, line four means because we are the mother, right? If we are the mother, can we misbehave? Can we like go out and drink and get drunk, or we take drugs and we do all kind of funny things, right? We cannot because we are mother, right? So as a mother, we have to discipline ourselves, right? We need to have lots of self discipline, right? We have to wake up early, get ready for the children, things like that, right? Mm. Okay, so we need to behave ourselves. That's what it means. Okay, so if you are in the office, you must know what is your role in the office. Okay, uh, yeah, if you are the mother, you must know what is the mother role. Okay, if you have trouble with your sister, then you must know what is your role. Okay, so did you play your role well or not? Okay, so that is the fourth line. Okay, line 4. Okay, if you don't do this, you don't talk properly, like a mother will talk properly, right? The mother doesn't speak vulgarity, right? Because you are the model for your children, correct? Yeah, you have to show the children what are the good behavior, as a mother, right? So that is line 4. Okay, so we have to behave like a role model. Okay, so line 5. Okay, line 5 is also almost the same meaning as line 4. Okay, it means that we have to be humble. Okay, so even we are, uh, let's say the family is very rich, right? Our husband buys so much jewelry, and you don't go around and show off your jewelry, right? You may get robbed. Okay, so it means that we have to be humble. Okay, but ultimately what I'm trying to say is we are role models. Okay, for who? For our children, for the next generation, right? For the family. Okay, so a good wife can prosper 3 generations. You heard of this, right? Okay, so the last line means because this is the mother. Okay, so if let's say the mother wants to go out to work, okay, or the mother is more outstanding than the father in terms of career, okay, what will happen? Okay, how can you have two dragon in the house? You know what's two dragon? How can you have two breadwinner in the house? How can you have like two tiger in the house? Right? How can you have two leaders in a company? So obviously you will have fight, right? Correct or not? So remember the mother role is the helper role. Okay, so basically this is what it means, okay, for this chart. So thank you for watching. I'll be doing hexagram 3. So stay in touch. Thank you.